You want to come in here? Oh, you want to say hi? Are you being shy? Jack the dog is being shy. Hi, guys. Let's find us. Lift you up a little bit. Just don't look at the mess behind me, please. Okay, let's get this pulled up so I can read comments. So I don't miss anybody. Hi, Faith. How are you? How are you, beautiful friend? Okay, found us. Found the comments. Okay. Hello, Peggy in Jacksonville, Florida. Grammy's Craft Boutique here. We are going to make a traditional Christmas wreath for a customer. She ordered, she wants traditional Christmas in terms of clear lights, red, gold, green, a couple pine cones, maybe a couple berries, some ribbon. And she's wanting a front door wreath. And she's wanting some garland to do a swag over her front door. And she has this cute bird bath by her front door. We're going to make some garland for her to set in the bird bath to light it up. We're going to use battery operated lights. And so, quick story, a pharmacist shouldn't try to take care of herself, because I am congested and I have a cough and I'm draining, but it's because this crazy weather. It was like in the 30s last week and it's 80 today. I had to kick on the air conditioner to get some of the humidity and yuck out of the house, and I grabbed the wrong Mucinex bottle and I just took nighttime. I mean, I didn't even look at the bottle. Like, I literally took nighttime Mucinex. So if I fall asleep, just somebody call and wake me up. I'm good, Faith. We're good. We had a craft fair last Saturday and we did pretty good. It ended up being a really, really small event. So we literally only had like maybe 100 or 150 people come through. We took over 30 items and we sold 6, which I'm absolutely not complaining. Met some really nice people. We do have an event in November at the Edwardsville High School. That's supposed to be a huge event. They have a huge high school, 2 gymnasiums, and I applied to have a long strip of the hallway because they fill up both gyms and the hallway. And Jack, it's okay, buddy. Don't be scared. I know mommy has too much stuff. You could lay in bed. I can see him in the bedroom doorway, and he's just like, oh, I want to come in there, but there's just stuff everywhere. Oh, thank you, Colleen. That makes me happy. Grammy's probably going to be in the chat in a little bit. She's at home with Landon. He had his first school dance last night, and he looked so handsome. And he said he had a really good time dancing with his friends, but he's not ready to slow dance with a girl yet, which I'm fine with. So I did go ahead and put the lights on already because that's just a long, tedious process. So, I might move them around a little bit and tweak them. I'm using a 24-inch evergreen base, and I still like, even if I'm not putting in a lot of picks and stuff, I still like to fluff it one direction so it looks nice and uniform. Hi, Penny. Hi, Rosario. Thank you. I was a Barbie girl. I loved me some Barbies. So I didn't use a pre-lit evergreen because she wants battery operated lights. So what I did was I used an 18 gauge wire to give her a hook to hang it on. And then I zip tied the battery box down here to hide it. And these I got from Amazon. I got a whole big set of battery operated lights because since she wants garland and a little swag for around her bird bath. So they came with remotes. Hi, Teresa. My bestie's joining from YouTube. Hi, Debbie. So I took my label maker and I put wreath on this one because I want her to know like she's got remotes for each section of lights that she has. So I put the hanger, I zip tied the battery box. I tried to weave the lights through to where they're secure, and I'll be honest, putting lights on something is my least favorite part of holiday decor because I hate wires. It's a true story. My dad and I literally did minor construction in my living room to put an outlet behind my TV so I could plug everything in and not have wires showing. I hate wires. Oh. So getting trying to weave them through, make them look nice. Oh, really? So one remote works for all of them? That's interesting. Hi, Carol. What? Oh, Carol, I am so sorry. We will definitely be praying for you and your daughter. Prayers for your daughter. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's understandable that you've been a mess. Hi, Janet. Faith, I'll have to check that out when I get the lights on, like the garland and stuff, and see if one remote works for everything. That would make things mucho easier. So I fluffed it going one direction, got the lights on, got the hanger. I'm going to use, and like I said, she wants traditional Christmas, right? So I picked out a couple ribbon from our shop that I thought looked traditional to me. Basically, what she's not wanting, got hair. A lot of glitter, less whimsy and more like, red, green, gold. But I loved this plaid, and it has red, green, and gold. And then I picked a red velvet to go with this. Good to know, Faith. Hi, Kanitha. I hope you did well. Where was your show? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, Teresa, I've tried all the lights and they all work. I just haven't tried one remote for all of them. I just figured that like this remote was for the wreath, which it works, but Faith is saying that the little remote will work for all the sets of lights. So, but I did check all the lights before I started working on the projects because, I've done that before. Besides not liking wires and putting Christmas lights on, the other issue with me is when a strand of lice goes out, oh my God, I have like a Clark Griswold moment and I just lose my mind. Oh, okay. Fort Zumwalt East High School in St. Charles. So we were in St. Charles last weekend, but it was at a really small Lutheran high school. But that's okay. I mean, we had a good time and we met some super nice people. Hi, Shelly. Yeah, Janet, I think these are going to be pretty. Good deal, Kenitha. Okay, so I'm going to make the bow first. Oh, good. Jack finally laid down. I hate when he just stands there and looks stressed out. A poor puppy. He's been a little anxious lately because I've been doing online shopping for birthdays and Christmas. So we've had a lot of deliveries. And he's like, ugh, these delivery people are coming to kill us all. But he does like his UPS delivery guy because he always gives him treats. So that's okay. So I went ahead and put both of the 1.5 inch on my dowel. And I'm just going to stagger them by a couple inches because I don't want them all the same length. Shelly, Grammy, and Teddy are doing great. Last night took cute pictures before Landon's first school dance. And of course, Teddy had to get into some of the pictures. Okay. So I'm going to say like maybe 14 inches. I'm going to put both of the ribbon in together and give them a twist. Yeah, she said she did good in St. Charles, Teresa. Hi, Marcy. I'm not sure if this was a good idea or not, but the reason I wanted to do them together is because I want the bow, the loops, and the tails staggered evenly, if that makes sense. So I'm going to come out to 6 inches, give it a twist. I mean, if this bow turns out stinky, we'll just make another one. Right. It's kind of hard to hold them together. So what have you guys been watching on TV? I always need to know. Hi, Linda. Hello, beautiful Linda. Haven't talked to you in a while. I hope you're well. Okay, Grammy is in the house. She said she's at home. She's working on a turkey tube wreath. That is a special order. Yeah, exactly, Faith. I just wanted to do it like this because I want them evenly spaced through the bow. So I was hoping it would work out like this. And like I said, if the bow doesn't turn out the way we want it, we will make another bow. No biggie. Landon is in 7th grade. Debbie's watching Rings of Power. Teresa's watching Unforgettable on Prime. Hi, Vanita. She's joining us from YouTube too. Thank you so much. So I'm just bringing all of them out to 6 inches. And I'm going to do 3 on each side. We've all been watching The Watcher on Netflix. And Scott and I finished it. Mom and Dad still have a couple episodes. Thanks, Vanita. Oh, Teresa wants an eat pizza sign, and you want an 8-inch, correct? Inches. So this last one, we're scrunching it down because we're done making our loops. Okay, Kenitha, get all packed up. Be careful. And I'm going to trim those and dovetail. Oh, cutting all that tubing is hurting your hands. I wish there was something that I could do for my mom's arthritis in her hands. I hate for her to be in pain. I just hate it. Okay, so I'm going to take a couple zip ties, and I'm going to take one and get it started. And I'm going to lift my bow off and keep my thumb on the top and my 2 fingers around it. And just move that zip tie to the back. And then I'm going to put in my other zip tie that I'm going to use to attach it to the wreath. Yeah, I'm using 2 1.5-inch ribbon. Okay, hopefully that didn't interfere with the live. My brother just tried calling me. Hey, Mom, will you text him and tell him I'm live? Pretty please. So I'm separating these out. And then I'm going to separate the plaid and the velvet. No, it was Alex. Alex called. So what I was going for was a nice loopy wreath with red and plaid. 6-inch loops, a few nice tails, and I think this will work really nice. This over. So we're going to put it on here, but we're going to not put it at the middle bottom, but off to the side a little bit. But I want to do some roller coaster ribbon, so I'm going to do that first. So I'm going to set the bow over here. And that's why I kept the ribbon on the dowel, because it'll be easier to work with. And I'm going to start the roller coaster ribbon about where I'm going to put the bow. And get some zip ties. So I just I go up about 1 inch, and I gather it up, figure out where I'm going to put the bow, which is right about here. And then I'm going to zip tie it in. I could use a couple pieces of pine, but I've done that before on one of my own wreaths, and it seems like it's just not enough tension to hold it. So this way we know it's not going to go anywhere. Takes a little bit more time, but it makes me feel better knowing that it's not going to pull out or so with the roller coaster ribbon, I try to take my fingers like this and spread them apart pretty far to get my distance and my height so that they're somewhat even. I mean, they absolutely do not have to be perfect. And I apologize, it does take a little longer for me to zip tie these in, but it just makes me feel better knowing that they're not gonna go anywhere. And then I separate. That looks nice. And then I try to zigzag, alternate, like we had the plaid going to the inside. So let's have the plaid coming to the outside. And I'll do the same thing. I'll measure out and up just to get an idea that I'm getting them about even. I'm getting them in there to zip tie. So this way, if she accidentally, pulls on a couple of the loops, they're not gonna budge. Oh, I think I saw Janet in just show up. Janet is the sweet lady that we're making these things for. We're getting her a wreath. And then we're going to work on, the next live will be her garland. And she's got this darling bird bath that we're going to make a little piece of garland for. So she has some color and some light in there. That'll be fun. If you're wondering what I'm doing, it looks like when they rolled this ribbon up, one of the wired edge kind of curled up, so I'm straightening that out. Oh, you're surprised this is alive? Well, we're so happy you're here. How's your hubby feeling? So I told you guys that we've all been watching The Watcher on Netflix. And Scott watched the Dahmer series. I think he's done with it, though. And I actually started watching Roswell, New Mexico last night. Yeah, it just looks like when they rolled up the ribbon on the spool, one of the wired edges got in there crooked. So I'm straightening that out. Oh, that's okay, Janet. We're just happy that you popped in. One more. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. Yeah, I think this is really pretty. Really traditional, but still beautiful and elegant. Kind of like, that timeless Christmas look. And I cinch them together. And then I'll cut the zip ties. Oh, Janet, that's a good question. When they first started doing the stars, I had some free stars in my account that I was able to send when I got on a couple people's lives. I don't really know. I know that sounds terrible. I think you buy stars like in bulk from like through PayPal. Thank you, Marcy. Well, welcome, Jacqueline. I'm Amanda. My mom is Grammy. And she's at home right now actually working on a wreath. And we are working on a traditional Christmas wreath for a sweet customer of ours. And so I left this little gap here for the bow. But my zip tie is going side to side. And we don't want that because we want to zip tie it up and down. So I'm actually going to add another zip tie. I'm going to zip tie a zip tie. Ha! So we've got Canada in the house, and we've got Canada that's a transplant to Texas. I knew Colleen. Hi, Nan. Oh, yeah, I can't accept that my mom is getting older, and I don't want to talk about it. She'll tell me that she doesn't feel like doing certain things, and it makes me sad. So I'm kind of fluffing around, looking, making sure I'm getting the bow up high enough. So we don't want it, facing down. Some of that greenery, I think, is pushing it down. So I'm going to manhandle a little bit of this greenery. Okay, Janet, sounds great. So we can get it up there where we want it. Know what I mean? My fingers aren't working. What's going on? Oh, Nan says her son is like me. He can't get used to you slowing down. Yeah, no. I mean, there's no other way to say it. I just, like, my parents are my best friends, and I just, I just expect them to always be able to do stuff with me. And when we were in Vegas there were a couple times that Mom was like, no, I'm not going to go with you guys. I'm going to stay in the room. And I was like, okay, I have to accept this. I can't worry. You know, it's just, but you know, you guys, my mom's mom she was my running buddy. So my grandma just passed away in February, and you know, I just was so used to the three of us just always doing stuff together. And when Mimi wasn't able to, you know, go with us anymore, it was a big shock for me. I'm a big baby. I love my family. What did Dad do? He's waxing his truck. The wind caught the wax bottle. Oh no, he's cleaning wax off the driveway. Well, the driveway will be nice and shiny. Yeah, you lied to us and then you went and gambled while we were gone. So this is what we have so far. And I'm seeing that there are no lights showing over here, so I'm gonna mess around a little bit here. Twist that one up. Get a couple lights showing there. Okay. So we've got our roller coaster ribbon, our bow. Now I've got 3 nice sized pine cones. She likes the more natural pine cone. So I'm thinking I'm going to put one maybe right here. I'm going to do the pine cones like in a triangle shape. Here. Maybe one down here by the bow. So I'm just going to take some wire. And I'm going to gently weave the wire through the pine cone because I don't want to break any pieces off of it. Janet will go with us. You be our running buddy. Well, I'll tell you what. It's been Mom and Mimi and I used to go shopping all the time. And we really haven't shopped. Gosh, I mean, before COVID, because I was really starting to do more online before COVID hit. But I went into the mall to pick up a shirt for Landon. And I'm telling you, it was a ghost town. Oh, yeah, Mom. Is Dad using Dawn? That would probably cut through that wax. And then you'll have a super shiny, clean driveway. So you really need to weave this wire through your pine cones really gently. And I'm just poking the wire through and twisting it off in the back. And the last thing I'll do, I'll double check everything in the back before it ships, because you want to make sure that there's nothing that's going to scratch the door or anything like that. Yeah, Teresa was just telling me that she wants one of those eat pizza turkey signs. I'm like, butterfingers. Butterfingers. Up in here. There we go. I still only have one piece of wire. Aha. Oh, thanks, Benita. Oh, yeah, Mom, I'm sure you're right. He's out there figuring it out. Okay, so we have one up here, one down here. And I'm going to put the other one right here. Tuck that in. Get me another piece of wire. Yeah, the one that's already made. And I gotta go in from the side for this one. So it's gonna get tucked in there a little bit. So now we've got some pine cones in. And I think the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add an ornament at each juncture. I don't want there to be, let's do red, green, gold, red, green, gold. And that'll kind of hold that bow up too. And I know this is taking some extra time. Some people will glue their ornaments and their pine cones in, but I actually take the cap off of the pine cone and I glue it so that it's not going to pop off. And then I go in and wire it. I feel really strongly about making stuff that is going to stay together. You know, things are expensive. I mean, I appreciate when somebody buys something from me, and I understand that our supplies are not cheap. Our cost of supplies has gone up. So when somebody buys something from me, you know, they're they're spending good money. Want to make sure that it's good quality. Janet, why were you in the hospital? Are you doing okay? Oh, the wind is picking up at the lake? I bet. Well, it's downright warm here, and I was really getting like programmed ready for some cooler weather. So this 80-degree day, in my opinion, is a bunch of poppycock. I can tell though out of my craft room window that the wind is picking up. Two more. It is 90 in Texas. Nope. Yep, Nan's ready for fall weather. I've got on capri pants and a t-shirt, and I've turned on my air conditioner. This is nonsense. Tell you. Of course, just wait though, because I will be complaining when it's super cold too. I am an equal opportunity complainer. So this wreath actually very simple, easy to make multiples. You have your bow, your roller coaster ribbon. I added the pine cones because she did tell me that she likes the natural pine cones, which reminds me to tell Mom that I'm going to need more pine cones for her garland. She wanted clear lights. We got those battery operated clear lights. Then we put an ornament at each juncture. And the only other thing I was thinking of adding was some berries, but these berries are flocked, and I don't think she wanted any flocking. So I will check with her. I'm not going to glue anything in. I'll check with her before I do anything permanent. I might have to find some red berries that aren't flocked, because we've been talking to her pretty extensively, and I want to make sure that I don't add something that she doesn't want. Because some people are really specific. Like last year, I had a gal that really only wanted frosted and flocked, and some people don't like it. I do though. I like frosted and flocked stuff a lot. Yeah, I can break these down more, Debbie, if she decides she wants berries. I'm not gluing anything in because I need to check with her. I don't know if she wants flocked, but it does add some color. So, step one, I'll check with her though. She had to hop off the live. I don't know that she's going to want the flocked berries. I think if she wants berries in there, she's probably going to want them without the snow. But I think this is going to work perfect for her door. Battery operated lights with the remote. Little pops of shine with the ornaments. Some pine cones. And then we will check with her about the berries. She had to hop off the live. I'll check with her before tomorrow because tomorrow we need to do her garland. And I don't want to glue anything in that she might not want. So smaller berries. Teresa thinks she has some berries. Okay. Oh, thanks, Mom. Mom's partial. Actually, I shouldn't say that. If I make something that she doesn't like or she thinks I should change, she'll tell me. And I do the same thing with her. She sent me a picture one time and she said, "What do you think?" And I said, "It looks like alien, I think." I forget what I told her, but I said I was honest. And she said, "Well, okay then." So we're honest with each other. So, well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think she'll love it. I will definitely verify with her since this is step one of her collection. So we got that done. And then when I get the thumbs up or the thumbs down, or if she wants something else added or whatever, we'll know what we're going forward with tomorrow for her garland. So hope I get to see you guys tomorrow. And I hope you guys have an excellent day. Thank you, Nan. Yeah. I think, honestly, I think Janet is very elegant and traditional. And it took me a minute because I get glittery at the holidays. I mean, I'm covered in glitter and snow flocking from like November 1st until January 1st. So I was looking through everything and I was like, okay, should I spray paint the pine cones gold? And Mom said, no, she likes the pine cones natural. And I was like, reel it back. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for being with me and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.